Hello and welcome again to VW Feast. A quick one for you today. It's prawn toasts. Yummy. And for this you're obviously going to need prawns and bread and various other ingredients just to bind it all together. But first, forget what you think you know about prawn toasts. Too often the adventurous eater orders a takeaway in the United Kingdom, and in the box of hors d'oeuvres are some dried meats and 4 triangles of horrible, greasy, slimy thing. And those are prawn toasts for many people. These are not those things. These are beautiful, light and fluffy. So, into the mixer we have put some of the egg, soy, prawns, onions, and we're just going to blend them down into a paste. We don't want to go blending down too much. We don't want it totally smooth. Just leave a little bit of texture on this. As with everything, it's always much better if you can cook it at home. You can control the ingredients, but also you can cook it fresh. These are best eaten as soon as they get cool enough out of the pot. So you can prep, and then cook them just before your dinner party. Some of the spring onions have tried to escape, so we'll just get those back in there. And just blend them down. We're using cooked prawns, already cooked. That will mean we don't have to cook them for quite so long in the oil, and also just for super safety. There's your beautiful prawn topping. The bread we have placed in an oven just to dry it out. You could use stale bread, or if you've still got fresh bread, just put it in a toaster, just enough just to dry it out, and that'll stop a lot of the oil being absorbed into the bread. Fresh bread will absorb far more oil than dry bread. Then a nice generous helping of the topping onto each one of the pieces. And then finally topped up with some sesame seeds. You don't want little bits hanging over. They might drop off in the cooking, so reasonably neatly on the bread. And there are the 10 all ready to go. As I said, put them in the fridge and bring them out when you're ready to eat them. We're hungry now, so we're going to cook them now. So into a pan of oil, not too hot. You don't want to burn them. If you go far too hot, you'll actually just burn the bread. So our first batch, actually we did burn the toast. So you're now watching batch number 2, where we got the oil down to a lower temperature, not quite so fierce. And we're cooking them for a few minutes, just to crisp up the bread and to cook off the topping. As you can see, some of the little bits that weren't quite firmly affixed seem to sort of bob off. So worth spending an extra bit of time just making sure the toast is neat and the prawn on top of it is all neatly pressed on. And as you see, out they come. Nicely toasted. Dry them off on some kitchen towel, and when they're cool enough, we will serve them up. Nice with a bit of sweet chili tipping sauce, and there we have it, prawn toast. Enjoy.